There's a look at Bills Stadium here in Orchard Park, New York. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sports. Both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Tennessee Titans and the Buffalo Bills. And we are underway in Buffalo. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
On first down, it's Tannehill. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Jerry Hughes able to record his 5th sack of the season.
All right, partner, I'm going to be Captain Obvious right here. Not the start you're looking for offensively, right? Incomplete pass followed by a sack.
And when he went down, it looked like that right ankle got turned, but thankfully he popped up okay, and they breathed a sigh of relief on that sideline. After the sack, they'll come up now, 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Oh, he almost picked it. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. And that's a throw he'd like to have back. Now 4th down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Excellent work on the run back there, 33 yards. And they'll have a short field to go as this drive starts on the fringe of the red zone at the 20. They'll run for the first time here with Matt Breida. And good downhill running. He's got 6 yards down to the 13.
Brought down at the 13.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Up 2nd and 4.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. Throwing Jones. Buying time to his left. He'll try and run it.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
They'll try to pick this up on the ground with Breida. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Matt Breida, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bills have taken the early lead.
Come on with this bullshit.
On both sides of the football, you force the 3 and out, and then you score on your first drive.
Well, I know someone who doesn't like that start.
Well, yeah, the other side.
Yeah, they don't like that at all, right? This is not the way it's supposed to be. But what you just described, that's team football, all right? When you get a 3 and out, you're supposed to take advantage of it on the offensive side of the ball. You said, thank you very much for getting us the rock. Let's put it in the end zone, and they did exactly that.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
He's going to let one fly for Tate. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. This is Breida. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9.
The ball carrier.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. And when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Now keep in mind, if you're thinking of staying on the ground, this is a top 5 rush defense.
Yeah, but I don't think you shy away totally with the run. At least show them the hint of a run before you decide to throw the football.
On 3rd down, Jones. This will be caught at about the 5. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the 1st. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. Tyler Bass out for the Bills field goal. From the right hash here, should be an easy one.
A 21-yard attempt.
The kick by Bass is good. And that will make our score 9-0. A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that happens, because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
25-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. It's been an awfully slow start for them. This is their 3rd possession. They don't have a first down yet.
So that means they have to change up what they're doing, and for some teams, it's a change in tempo, usually moving it to more up-tempo type of an offense just to try and change their fortunes right now. What they've been doing so far isn't working. Maybe they'll do that.
An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
1st down, Titans.
On 1st down, Tannehill. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 15 more yards there and quickly another 1st down.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? Tannehill on 1st down. It's complete to Golden Tate. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well.
I don't care who you put on him, he's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man, maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
Austin Eckler, the intended target. And now it's 2nd down.
You could tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
They throw again on 2nd down. This one's complete. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. And now some motion before the snap. And this will be our first penalty of the night's proceedings. Well, that's a tough, costly penalty because now it makes it 3rd and 6 after the false start. Throwing again is Tannehill. And Tate's got it. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Golden Tate, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Titans have made this a 1-score game. And they're back within a couple at 9-7 now.
Makes the score Bills 9, Titans 7.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
20-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them.
Come on. Reach out for that guy. Come on with this.
Certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back, because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
Yep, right to him. Right fucking to him, DJ. Come on, bro.
Picked off at about the 31. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line.
Fucking QBs in this game are just fucking utterly ridiculous.
Because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you.
And he will score.
No holding, penalty, no nothing. Now if I made that run, it'd be a hold.
With touchdown number 7 on the
Unfucking real.
And the Titans have
This game is so fucking Jewish. It's unreal.
The counter there, it worked. They're glad they drew up the counter.
And a lot of times what you're trying to do is just simply get the defense moving in one direction. It doesn't take much. Even one step's enough. Get them going in one direction and then cut back against the grain and let your running back finish it off and get the work done.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive? Now
damn
a
it.
of bodies here, and it's intercepted.
Move, guy. Why are you standing fucking still?
It's a touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there.
I'm so sick of getting fucking robbed by this game. Like, why are you not running?
And it's up and
Dude, cut in front of you. Move, bro.
21. Bills 9.
Fucking Christ. I really don't understand this game.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
And the other time, the fucking dude cuts on a slant. But nope, this time we're going to fucking do a curl route.
Deep. And he's able to get this across
fucking
the
curl
20,
route.
but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
I don't get this game. I really don't.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And they gave up the pick 6, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful, because those defense
You're going to drop it.
I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though. He kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
To throw on 3rd down, Jones. And he's able to find Diggs. And he is going to have a Bills 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play.
4-yard line.
On 1st down, here's Breida. And he's up over midfield and down into Tennessee territory. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
9-yard line.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it. and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On 1st down, here's Love. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Jeffrey Simmons on the stop. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 43-yard line.
Now here's a whistle as flags come in. And we'll check out the call.
I really hate this fucking game.
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. Running out of the gun here, Breida. It looks like a pickup of 6. That leaves them with 7 yards to go on 3rd down.
But you've got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Jones. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he is going to have a Bills 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
7 brings up 2nd and 3. At the time.
On 2nd down, a run with Breida. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this 1st half of action. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL.
Come on. Hold on to the ball, Diggs. You're fucking garbage, bro.
Drive, but not able to get a 3rd, and now they deal with 4th down.
On the coverage.
Oh my God, dude. I love how everybody else uses this dude and catches everything. I can't get him to hold on to a fucking ball ever.
Comes out here. He connected on his first. This time it's 39 yards away. The kick by Bass is good. And that lead is back down to 9 now. So a dozen plays on that drive, CD, but in the end, it yields just the 3 points.
Well, they were able to keep the defense on the field for a long time, but let's be honest about it. That was about as unsatisfying a drive as you're going to get. 12 plays and you only get 3 points out of it. Not quite the ending they were looking for.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
2nd and 6 at the 29-yard line.
Play action. It's Tannehill. He's going to let one fly. And got his man complete.
Come on, Poyer.
He's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That one good for 37 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Off play action, Tannehill. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half. Now a play fake, and it's Tannehill. He's going to let one flip, and this is taken in at the 5. Touchdown, Titans. Golden Tate with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half.
I just don't get what the safety's doing on that play. I really don't.
And that will make this a 16-point lead.
Makes the score Titans 28, Bills 12.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Taken in at the 3. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
Now Jones back to the air on 2nd down. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
3rd and 6.
From the gun, Jones. And that is incomplete.
Drops it. Fucking drops it. I really don't understand.
When I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
I really don't. I don't get it. Drops it.
Facing this big first half deficit.
None of these dudes want to hold on to a ball, and I just don't get it.
They'll try and throw for it here.
Where are you throwing, DJ? Oh my God, dude.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Circle's wide open behind all 3 defenders, and you're gonna throw it short.
They've been playing so well.
I really don't get it.
And have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick 6. This one may be over.
Yeah,
really
it's
don't
just
get
the first
it.
half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
At their own 19-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Time here for likely 1 play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime?
You're telling me Jones can't keep up with Diggs, but that dude can?
Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
I really don't understand this game.
The Bills trail here, but they will get the football first as we are back underway on EA Sports.
Game's a joke and a
That'll be
half.
taken about a yard deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Breida to get the 3rd quarter started. He'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Breida. And he'll be brought down.
Yeah, way to click off.
Here.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation.
Just like fucking Johnny.
But I love watching a team that has enough confidence.
Let your CPU do all the tackling because you're a bitch, man.
That's almost a tendency breaker.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Mike, 53. Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense. Let's go. 19 tight. 19 tight. 53 to Mike. 53. Check 53.
Operating from the gun, Jones.
Come on, DJ.
Sideline, but it's incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game,
I can't get a break. I can't touch a break with this game.
The guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch.
And that's caught inside the 30. And they're going to have this all the way down deep into Tennessee territory. A big play here for the Bills. 56 yards. Out of the shotgun, Breida. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a first down. They'll try to run with Breida. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. It's picked up by the... And I do believe this is going to wind up a safety. It is. It's a safety. How about that for a wacky play?
Partner, I know I'm supposed to really describe what happened there.
Thanks, Breida.
For this one. That was one weird play.
Well, what I was going to ask you, in these situations, shouldn't these guys just dive on the football around the goal line rather than try to make a heroic return?
That's what they're taught. But sometimes in the heat of battle, sometimes that heroic stuff comes to the front when you really don't need it.
Jones, following the fumble recovery, he'll throw. Now Moss hit.
Come on, bro.
It's picked up by the Titans. And they're going to bring this one back. A fumble return touchdown for the Titans.
Tennessee.
Game.
So the defense forces the fumble. They get the score, and a guy on defense becoming offensive there, Charles.
And you know they love that. Any guy on defense loves to pick up the ball and have it in his hands and try and score himself. In this case, that's exactly what happened.
He'll be singing in the shower post-game. The fumble on first down. Now here's second down.
Cannot stand this game anymore.
From the gun, Jones. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down.
I'm hitting square. What more do you want from me, bro?
In there to bury him for a loss of 11.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Here's Jones. Off the play fake. Flush to his right. Going deep for Diggs. It's caught inside the 25. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 11 more on that one and another first down.
4 yards. That's another Bills first down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Jones. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off inside the 5. He's at the 50. He's at the 40. 20. 10. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
I fucking hate this game.
So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point.
Dudes just get caught on other dudes. Fucking, it's just insane.
And oh, it's no good on the PAT, so they can't add on here.
Really cannot stand this game.
Stay right where it is.
Really can't.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. This will make it into the end zone.
All I got to say is the next virus better wipe out everybody that works in the air.
A net negative there of 4 yards.
1 yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead.
And now here is another interception.
I fucking can't stand you, DJ. Really can't.
And he'll return
Oh, you fucking died too.
Intercepted.
That is now 5 interceptions that he has thrown in this ball game. If I asked you to speculate what's possibly going on in his head, what would you say?
Well, if he's as mentally strong as I believe he is, he understands that not all of these picks have been his fault. You know, some of the throws, yes, but there have been a good number of them where he hasn't been helped by his own receivers, and they've turned into interceptions. So he knows if he keeps firing, perhaps good things can happen, not just in this game, but especially in later ones.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Mark that as a gain of 16 to set him up first and goal.
A good run there off right tackle in an old school NFL football. The right side, the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009-2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
At the 4-yard line.
This is a counter play. Eckler. And he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown. Austin Eckler with his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Titans capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
Bills take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
One quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10. Now it's Breida. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
From the gun, Jones. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. Stephon Diggs. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Stephon Diggs. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Bills get a bit closer. And nothing too crazy there. A quick slant, and then he just had a seam. He found a seam.
And when you hit it on the run like that, and I mean the pass right to the receiver who's already in motion and moving, sometimes he just takes and runs away from everyone else.
And he ran it into the end zone. And the defense, they've got to adjust there quickly. That's tough on them.
That's really tough because everything was executed well. Ball's out of his hands quickly, into the hands of the receiver, and then he was gone.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
Escaping the pressure right. He's going deep, and that's caught inside the 35. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A big play that time for the Titans. 72 yards. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a first-and-goal situation. From the gun, here's Tannehill. Flushed out right. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. Now this is picked up by the Bills. Past the 10 to the 11-yard line, and that's where the return stops. No, Ryan Tannehill slow to get up here. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. Jones now. Following the fumble recovery, he'll throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. Well, you won't hear any boos from this home crowd on that call.
No, not at all. And it's been a long day for this crowd waiting for this game. It's been a long evening as well. Finally, they feel they got a call.
Now Jones on first down. A quick throw, but incomplete. Another incomplete pass there. What do you take from this game offensively?
Well, you know it's tough to really analyze for them because it is a team game, right? And let's be honest, though. The defense did them no favors in this one at all. Offense actually moved the ball. So, bottom line, film session, defense is going to be a real tough one for them. Offense, they'll get a little bit of praise.
15 yards on the play, first down.
24-yard line.
Here's Breida. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's second and 2. They run again with Breida. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. That's complete, right around the 8. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. All that for a 2-yard gain, second down. They'll run out of the gun with Moss. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that is going to set up third and goal. Operating from the gun, Jones eluding the pressure right. And this is caught. Well, they get one back. Picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big.
I thought that was a nice job there, feeling the pressure and rolling out away from it and keeping the play alive. And I think he did it with the idea that his tight end would find his way free in the end zone, and his confidence was rewarded.
And, can you believe it? He misses another one, his 3rd so far.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Now this will make it into the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. The Titans offense set to begin the drive as they try to finish things off in this 4th quarter, and that current 5-game win streak looking like it's going to go to 6. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
A gain of 12. And a Titans first down.
They'll fake it. Now Tannehill. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Jerry Hughes in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. Looking middle, and that's complete. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
Throwing on third down, Tannehill. Throwing right, and that's
Oh
complete.
my God.
And
Catches everything.
Titans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. 17 yards on that play for the Titans.
Tennessee.
And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. 17 more yards. They had 17 on the previous snap as well.
First down, Tennessee.
Tannehill going to throw it. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. 2nd and 12 after the first down pass play went backwards for 2 yards. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
First and goal.
That's good for 28 yards. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Intended for A.J. Brown. Incomplete.
The line of scrimmage once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. Tannehill throwing again. The quick slant caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line.
Titans 47.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Titans, the win will move them to 7-2 now on the year. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for the Bills, they drop back to 500 now at 4 up and 4 down. And they'll look to get back in the winning column next week as they head to Foxborough to face off against the New England Patriots. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.